what's going on, guys? It's your boy Happy. Today we're going to be talking about Ava HD EX. Should you pull for her? Should you not pull for her? Stick around for that. This is extremely important information that you guys need to know. Alright guys, so today we're going to be talking about Ava HD, Ava, this medal right here that you guys see. How is she any different from Kyrie EX? Is she worth the pull? Is she not worth the pull, etc, etc. But before we get into that, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Kingdom Hearts UX for actually doing good things for us, you know, I'm always there getting on their case about when they're doing not the right thing, you know, where we're not getting Chip and Dales, etc, etc, etc. But I mean, they gave us 13,300 jewels. They didn't have to do that. They actually did that. That was pretty awesome of them. And they also gave us the version 3.0.0, whatever the heck. This thing over here, right? And this comes with the games for Kingdom Hearts 3. So it's like a nice little introduction to Kingdom Hearts 3 without actually being Kingdom Hearts 3. You're going to be able to play these games in Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't know exactly how you're going to be able to play these games, but they say that the menu for Kingdom Hearts 3 is the exact same menu for here. So it does look pretty interesting. Also, if you complete all these games, you get this Keyblade right here. The Starlight Keyblade that you get in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross or Unchained Key. You're gonna get it in Kingdom Hearts 3, which is actually pretty cool. So I wonder, like, what if it'll have its own special attacks and stuff. You know, that's something that I'm very interested in, because I know that every single Keyblade right now has its own transformation and things like that. So will this in turn have its own transformation? And it's the only way to get it through these games and stuff like that. That's something that's very interesting to me. But anyways, we're gonna, oh, by the way, this is something very important. If you guys complete like the goals for each these games right here, Fishing Frenzy, Giant Land, etc, etc, you get 600 jewels per game that you complete. They're not easy because some of these are ridiculous. Like the Giant Land, you have to do 50 of them, and I only got to like number 5 and I was already tired. So, you know, it's not going to be easy, but if you do get to do the goal for each and every single one, you got 600 jewels per game. So that's 3,000 jewels. So that's like a free pull that you're going to get. All right, so that's something to look forward to. So let's get back to this medal right here, okay? Is she worth it? Is she not worth it? Etc, etc. First of all, you can only get her within 10 pulls. A person like me who has no luck at all will have a very hard chance to get her within those 10 pulls. So I wouldn't get her on the 5th pull, on the 6th pull, 7th, 8th. No, I'm almost guaranteed to get her within the 10th pull. Mercy. All right, I'm not very good when it comes to things like that. So a person like me would definitely be like, nah, I don't want to pull for her. That's way too much money. That's 30,000 jewels you got to spend on her. That's way too much money for me personally. So I'm honestly gonna skip on her. But if you don't mind, you know, using up the jewels, she is actually pretty good. Not when it comes to damage wise, even though she does have a high multiplier, but when it comes to taking the place of Kyrie. What do I mean by that? Her buffs and debuffs. Let me see if I could take away Kyrie here. Alright, as you guys can tell right here, she'll give you 7 of the regular strength. She gives you 7 upright right here, 7 upright, and she'll give you 7 magic, and then she'll give you 7 of these right here, see? And then to the enemy she lowers 3 of these. Really? Yes, 7 of this, 7 of this, and lower 7 physical, right? So that's what she does right there. Also to note, she'll overwrite the next medal in order for it to become a magic medal. So if you put her in this slot, right, let's choose a different Keyblade, one that will actually make sense. Okay, right here, right? So if you put her in this slot, this medal right here will become a magic Keyblade, right? I mean, a magic thing. So let's say you put Roxas and not Roxas and Shion. Yeah, Roxas and Shion. Right, you put Roxas and Shion there. Now Roxas and Shion becomes a magic metal, and it does damage for magic. So this is, yeah, the perfect example because there's a whole bunch of magic metals here, right? So she will go first. She'll do all the buffs and debuffs. Then Roxas and Shion will go here. See, in this way it does work out, especially if you're doing PvP. It works out great because you're gonna get a whole bunch of debuffs. See, additional debuffs that this metal gives, etc., etc. It's gonna be awesome. However, if you put her right, I keep touching this thing. If you put her, let's say, here, right, and you have, we'll put Kyrie here. Kyrie, right? This awesome Kyrie that we all have. And if you don't have Kyrie, I highly suggest you go for her, especially after getting 13,000 jewels. You should definitely go for her, right? So what ends up happening, right? Your spirit metal will, all right, let's say Simba, all right? So this is your spirit metal, right? Your spirit metal will become a magic metal, right? Which is great. However, any buffs that this thing gave you here, and this one gave you, and this one gave you, and this one gave you, all those buffs, right? This metal, unfortunately, right here, will overwrite them because she has the override ability, meaning that, yeah, you know, you're still gonna have some buffs or whatever, but it won't be as powerful as if she had these buffs over here. It won't be as powerful. So therefore, I don't think that it's a good idea to put her in this slot right here. And then Simba still does become a magic metal, which he should do like a crap ton of damage, etc., etc. But at the end of the day, you're looking at losing a lot of buffs. So you're losing DPS at the end of the day because you're putting this metal over here instead of putting her here and then gaining all these buffs, etc., etc. Granted, she does give 100% towards your special, where I believe that Kyrie only gives, let me see, she only gives 80%, I believe it is, if I'm correct. Yeah, 80% attack boost, SP attack boost, 80%, whereas this woman right here gives 100%. See, SP attack B 100%. So she does give more percentage, right? Which should make her a better metal, but it, like, if you're doing PvE and things of that sort, that is not a good thing because she doesn't heal, right? She doesn't heal, and eventually, if you're doing like let's say high score challenge or something like that, you're gonna need Kyrie over her because Kyrie will heal you each and every single turn. It will cure any of your poison or, you know, any status. It cures it automatically. And on top of that, it gives you 10 gauges back, where this one only gives you 2. Well, it's something, you know, still 2 is something. And it gives you enemy countdown +2. This metal does. So you kind of outweighing the good and the bad here. It is a good metal. I'm not saying that it's not a bad metal. It's a really good metal. Especially the DPS on it is that of, where is it? The DPS should be here somewhere. She does, here it is, 44.50, right? DPS is pretty good. She does have pretty good DPS. However, that's very, very soon gonna get, you know, probably blown out by somebody else. Like, I have a feeling that there's better metals coming out pretty soon that are definitely gonna blow her out of the water, that are gonna be way better DPS than her. Somebody like Roxas and Shion, they already have great DPS and their AoE metals. This is also great DPS AoE metals, but I'm telling you, it's gonna get blown out of the water. Right now, if you have the money, I would honestly just spend it on these avatar boards right here, the ones that you see everybody and their mother have right now, because of that defense boost 6 is sick. That defense boost 6 is sick, my man. I'm telling you, it's like you need it. You need it right now if you want to compete in PvP. Defense boost 6 is the way to go. And the only way to get Defense Boost 6 right now that I'm aware of is through these avatar boards right here. Alright, and anytime I see somebody, I'm telling you right now, with the little hat or anything resembling that, I just try to avoid them altogether in the PvP rankings, because I know that they're gonna have Defense Boost 6. And Defense Boost 6 is so strong right now that it brings down my score from 48 million all the way down to 36 million. That's 12 million. That's a quarter almost of what I spend. All right, 12 million just because of Defense Boost 6. It's horrible. Somebody with Defense Boost 4 max makes me cap off at 48 million. If they have Defense Boost 6 and Defense Boost 4 max, then I do like 36, 37, around there. So I'm telling you guys, if you're gonna spend your money right now, definitely spend it on this. They're 3,000 jewels each, but it's because you also get a couple more things. You get 4 skills instead of 3, and you get 2 stones. I think one is like sunstone and the other one is like the moonstone, and that's used to level up your keyblades, the ones that you have, such as, forget, my god, I'm like drawing a blank today on everything, I swear to god. But the keyblades that you get from Promo, basically, I'm drawing a blank really on what their name is right now. I know one is like Ice Brand or so. Hold on, I'll find it. Hello, it's right here. Missing Ink uses that, and Diamond Dust uses the moon as well to level up. So those 2 keyblades definitely you need in order to level up. You need those moonlight things. So that's another reason why you should get the avatar boards. I'm just saying, I think this is a smarter idea. It's a smarter investment for you to do that, as opposed to wasting your money on a not guaranteed medal. You're gonna spend 30,000 jewels basically. You know, it's the smarter thing to do. Just trust me on this. Thank me later. Hold your jewels if you can too. Don't go wasting a whole bunch of jewels. I'm sure we're gonna get pretty soon medals that are gonna make this look like nothing. So yeah, hold on to your jewels. You know, the 13th is coming up any day now. That's another 5,000 jewels that we're gonna get. So yeah, I mean, that's all I basically wanted to catch you guys up on for this week. I'm here with Bluegrass Cookie. I want to see if she has anything to say before we go. Bluegrass Cookie, take it away.
Alright guys, there's one thing I have to say. I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment down below if you think what Happy Rattata said was a better idea, or what you think is a better idea. That's what I gotta say. I hope you enjoyed this video. Rattata! Have a nice day.
I'm so flattered. It's the intro. Okay.